A couple of nights before, he had performed in his hometown of Mansa. Sidhu, along with his cousin Gurdeep Singh and friend Gurwinder Singh, were driving in his Mercedes G-Wagon to Jawaharki village in Mansa to handle some business. Around 5:30, as they drove through the tight winding Mansa streets, they began being hailed by two cars. As the Mercedes veered right on the relatively quiet Mansa street, the two cars caught up boxing Musiwala's truck and fired 30 shots. Sidhu and his small team returned fire. As the barrage of bullets flew back and forth from their rapid-fire artillery, Sidhu was hit 8 times, leaving him slumped in the seat in the back of his truck.
I be off them drugs and they give me superpowers. Ayy, pop me a perk, now I'm fucking for some hours. Sipping on the drink, taking codeine showers. Hannah Montana, she be Molly off that.
What's that word, YouTube? It's Favorite Face D-Lace, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. Right now, we about to tap into the Sidhu Musiwala story, man. This is going to be like an Americanized, but summed up version of his story, man. I want to know more about him before I start even getting in more into his music, y'all. Low-key, I think I remember seeing the reports when he passed away, but I had no clue who he was, you feel me? So I want to hear some more about him and see some more about him, man. So we finna tap into this, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And since you're watching this video, you might as well leave a like and a comment as well. Follow me on my socials, son, be right here in the rest of the description down below. And make sure y'all send me some more stuff like this, man. If y'all want some more of these, because I'm gonna start doing more content like this, more commentary content like this. So make sure y'all send me some stuff I need to look at, man. But we finna hop right into it.
City of Ljubljana. Education also got him to travel to Canada.
I did skip past some of it, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. They was talking about his mom and his parents and all that. We don't want to know about that. We want to know Sidhu. We want to know Sidhu. How did Sidhu become Sidhu?
Specifically to the city of Brampton, just northwest of Toronto. In late 2016, he moved to Brampton, where he studied as an international student at Sheridan College and Humber College. Brampton is located in the northwest of the Greater Toronto area, additionally referred to as Browntown, Bangladesh, Singhdale. This city is home to a significant number of South Asians. As per a 2011 census, visible minorities comprise 2/3 of Brampton's population. Brampton is said to be home to nearly 40% South Asians, and Sikhs make up 20%. Many Indian students and immigrants, especially from Punjab, can be seen living in Brampton. This can also be said for British Columbia and the migrations of South Asians to the west coast of Canada. Now, BC has an old gang history dating back decades, starting from the struggles with racism. The BC mainland is one of the oldest immigration spots for the South Asian community, with a high percentage of the population being of the Jat sect of the Sikh religion. As explained, the Jat Sikhs
y'all back then, I be thinking like the world was in black and white.
For the violence they exhibited in Canada,
like,
mentality and
I be thinking like, you know, like right here, this is an older picture, but like it's color. I be thinking like the whole world, like what I'm in right now. I be thinking there was no color back then. I be thinking it was all black and white.
Many gangs spawned. Famous gang leaders like Bindi Johal started emerging in the 1980s. Rooted from revolution and some inner conflicts, gang members would get rich and buy real estate, luxury cars and businesses, as well as sponsoring big sports events and even politicians back in India. This made the gangsters heroes instead of villains. Live fast, die young, and leave a beautiful corpse became a common sentiment. A division started between the more traditional Punjabis and the newer revolutionary gangsters, where the more traditional...
And they got white folks in there. They got a white man in there. He don't belong. Both of them low key, but he look like he could be something else other than white. But he look like, where'd they get him from? Really?
Look at it as just Derek with minimal revolutionary values.
The only one with a simple name.
As well is that most of these high-level gangsters came from upper middle-class families, just like Sidhu. Canada is also where Sidhu started his music career. He started as a ghostwriter for a Punjabi artist named Ninja, penning his hit song License. He dropped his first song G-Wagon in 2017. When he linked up with the Greater Toronto area, specifically Malton producer Big Bird, is when things started picking up steam, and he dropped So High August 10th, 2017 on the Humble Music YouTube channel. To date, the video has over 550 million views.
I'm gonna say, bro was garnering a lot of views. He had a lot of fans, bro, but that's the international work. When you got an international fan base like that built in, I mean, man, it's endless. I ain't gonna lie.
Around that time, the producer-rapper duo dropped Tochan, Isajat, and Just Listen. Sidhu Musiwala got his rap name as a ode to his hometown of Musa. Song and video after video started dropping, and the views started rising quickly. His music grew very popular amongst the South Asian community across Canada and the UK, with his combination of hard-hitting beats mixed with traditional American hip-hop and traditional Punjabi music samples. Simultaneously rapping, blending his first language of Punjabi over music that was very well mixed and mastered from the hop. He quickly started packing up auditoriums and clubs with young kids from the Indian diaspora.
He definitely had a mixture. Like he definitely appealed to a lot of different people.
British Columbia, which has a South Asian community accounting for 8% of the population and up to 12 to 13% in Metro Vancouver and Fraser Valley, BC, with the underbelly of the dark and violent gang war rooted in territory, greed, and political ties all the way back to India. He also started a film production called Jat Life Studio, a play off the Jat sect of his religion. He dropped his first movie, Yes, I'm a Student, followed up by starring in an action movie, Musa Jab. Lyrically, he spoke on racial injustice.
And that makes sense. That makes sense too, because in that Bahia, baby, that video right there, you feel me? I definitely did. People, was more cinematic. A lot of these videos are actually very cinematic, but that video was super cinematic. Once again, they blocked it. I might try to put it back up, but they blocked it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see about that.
Canada, UK, and the United States, as well as the people who go against his rise to prominence, the haters, the jealous ones, and his ops, like Punjab gang member Goldie Brar.
Oh, he really did have ops.
Vishnu gang. Vishnu, a caste of the Punjabi, later adopted as a gang name started by the famous Punjabi gangster / hero Lawrence Vishnu.
Oh, he really had ops. Hold on.
As well as other Punjabi-based gangsters, is they all come from upper middle class families. It is said that a lot of Punjabi men stay home to a later age, with their parents being fully aware of their criminal activities and sometimes in on it, or even the masterminds.
I couldn't even imagine OG and them supporting that for me.
Now, like Legend, Sony Lotfi, 47 Fellas.
I couldn't even imagine it.
The Kid and Sagan Man, and Dear Mama, an ode to his mother, named after the song by his favorite rapper Tupac. All these songs in his native language, with the exception of some of the Canadian and UK features whose parts were in English. He had a plethora of features showing his connection with different areas that embrace Punjabi culture. Features like Stefflon Don, Sonny Malton, Blockboy Twitch, Steel Bangles, and more. As Sidhu's popularity grew worldwide from his new Canadian home, so did his problems with the streets. With Sidhu having the same type of background and upbringing as the so-called Ops had, the only difference with him is that he was becoming a famous rapper. Being a big gangster is already something that became admirable and influential in the Punjabi culture back home, but it hit way different when you're everyone's favorite rapper or any kind of musician.
And they hearing your music everywhere.
Ops, you have to know a bit more about
they hearing your music playing in they regular everyday life.
I'm going to read you a quick excerpt from IndianExpress.com to give you a better understanding of Brar's interesting backstory and some of the
5 things to know about Goldie Brar, who claimed, or so he claimed. Oh shit! This nigga claimed that. Claimed it.
Who is Goldie Brar? Satinder Singh, alias Goldie Brar, is a close associate of gangster Lawrence Vishnu. He was involved in an extortion racket being run in-state. It is alleged that he had a hand in the murder of Youth Congress leader Gurral Pelhalwan. He is now living in Canada and operating there through a module in Punjab. Brar is a native of the Faridkot district in the state. Of late, Punjabi as well as neighboring state Haryana are seeing turf war between gang of jailed gangster Lawrence Vishnu and the slain gangster Devinder Bambiha. Goldie Brar is a close associate of Vishnu and was running an extortion racket on the behest of Vishnu. Both of the gangs waged a bloody war in the state for the past years and often targeted each other's men. Now, over a short 3-year span, Sidhu Moosewala accumulated hundreds of millions of views and fans worldwide, performing in the US in places like San Francisco, where there's a huge
What's crazy about him is like he had all them views, he probably had a lot of money, and you see what he got on. He got on Hollister, gang. Like he got on Nike sweaters and stuff. You see, like only over here where we value clothes and like what people think of us, because we don't even be caring for real, bro. We just want people to think we got it. We just want to look us up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. This is kind of how I would be. I ain't gonna wear no Hollister though, but you know what I'm saying? I would kind of be like that too, bro. If I get my bread, bro.
Places like the UK and
couple
all over
fits,
Canada.
but like
one show in Surrey, BC, scheduled for June 19, 2019, was canceled due to public safety concern raised by the city of Surrey and Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Now, shoes
RCMP,
different.
Canada's
Shoes,
federal
I'm going
police
crazy.
force, not actually mounted on horses. From a 2019 CBC article, an email statement from the city reads, given the public safety issue that occurred in a past performance, which includes a stabbing at a concert in Surrey and shots fired at an event in Calgary earlier this year, the city's festival event team felt that it was not in the best.
It don't even look like his concerts be that crazy.
It
Look,
performance at a family-friendly,
know what I'm saying?
all-ages event. Also, shots were fired while Moosewala was performing in a show in Calgary prior to that, which didn't make things any easier. Despite all the turmoil in the backdrop of Sidhu's life and the worldwide medical pandemic, 2020 was just an upward continuation of his musical success. Becoming a household name would follow follows on IG, and love from other industry big dogs like Nav and even Drake. He dropped old school.
I was so surprised Drake ain't tapping in with him.
Used both in Punjabi and Hindi, primarily refers to sand dunes or hills or stretch of land that is not level. This would be an early public showing of the movement of the Indian farmers that became more popular in Canada with the protests in September of 2020. I also want to mention that not all the videos on Sidhu's YouTube channel were with him performing the songs. His writing and his A&R skill had videos on his channel like Aj Kal V, performed by Barbie Man and Preem Dillon, and multiple videos. During 2020 and 2021, Sidhu mostly stayed in Punjab and did light touring with the pandemic restrictions.
What that mean? Let me know what you mean by that. He wasn't performing his songs. What that mean? I don't understand. I'm confused by that. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. What that mean?
Sidhu got married to Amandeep Kaur, a Canadian PR. Amandeep Kaur was from Sangweri, where Musiwala got engaged 2 years ago. She recalled him being a quiet man who frequented the area. Amandeep was born in the Sangreddy village of Sangur. Sangeri is located in the Punjabi Sangur district. Amandeep Kaur is a permanent resident of Canada. Reportedly, she is a niece of senior Akal Dai leader, and some sources claim that she was even Sidhu's assistant. According to Sidhu Moosewala's mother, Sharan Kaur, their marriage was scheduled for April 2022. However, it was postponed to November 2022 due to the Punjabi Assembly election. During an interview, Moosewala's mother talked about their marriage and said, "My son Sabdeep Singh Sidhu is getting married soon to the love of his life, and this is not at all an arranged marriage. Just a little more time, he will not be a bachelor anymore. We are preparing for his wedding, which will take place this year after the election." He joined the Indian National Congress on December 3rd, 2021 in the presence of Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Chani and PPCC Chief Navjot Singh Sidhu. His plan was to be able to lift the voice of the people, especially in his hometown of Mansa, and the farmers who were dealing with the brunt of political corruption. In a statement to Indian Express, he said, "I'm not coming into politics for status or to earn praise. I want to become a part of the system to transform it. I am joining Congress to raise the voice of people. I'm joining Congress."
There's also difference in other countries too, bro. They do stuff like this. Ain't no rapper out here trying to join no damn Congress, no politics, except for Kanye. But I don't know if he really like this deep. You know, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But we don't get this over here at all, bro.
Come from common families. For instance, Cabinet Minister Amarinder Singh Rajawardhan, who has risen from common families,
I ain't heard nothing bad about
bro. He is receiving backlash from a percentage of the Punjabi people, as well as the opposing political parties. His love overshadowed the hate. Sidhu also began racking up court cases. Moosewala had been booked in multiple cases for promoting gun culture under the Arms Act. It was alleged that in December of 2020, Moosewala had sung songs glorifying Jamnal Singh Bhindranwale and other separatist leaders. Subsequently, he ended up losing the election, but continued building his quickly growing entertainment empire, while simultaneously having issues with his ops. And with the alleged hit on the brother of Goldie Brar, Sidhu
Well, that boy had too much going on, man.
He had his hands.
He have a team, on May 26th, security, and
the Punjab government removed security cover for over 400 VVIPs in the state, including Sidhu Moosewala. Specifically removed by the Punjabi Police Department and Bhagwat Mann of the APP party, the party that Sidhu had just lost. On May 29th, 2022, Sidhu started his day like any other. A couple of nights before, he had performed in his hometown of Mansa. Sidhu, along with his cousin Gurdeep Singh and friend Gwinder Singh, were driving in his Mercedes G-Wagon to Jawaharki village in Mansa to handle some business. Around 5:30, as they drove through the tight winding Mansa streets, they began being tailed by two cars. As the Mercedes veered right on the relatively quiet Mansa street, the two cars caught up, boxing Moosewala's truck and fired 30 shots. Sidhu and his small team returned fire. As the barrage of bullets flew back and forth from the rapid-fire artillery, Sidhu was hit 8 times, leaving him slumped in the seat in the back of his truck. He was rushed quickly to the hospital, where he was later found dead. During the autopsy, it was revealed that he actually had 19 bullet wounds. According to the autopsy report, Moosewala received 3 bullet injuries to the left knee, 3 injuries on his right thigh, 4 on his right hand from behind, 3 injuries on his upper arm and elbow, 2 on the middle part of the abdomen, and 4 wounds on the right side of his abdomen. After the news of Moosewala's death, an outpouring of sadness and social media posts started flooding the news and social media timelines. All around the world, fans and fellow entertainers showed their grief for Sidhu's untimely passing, including Nav and Drake back in Canada, his second home. Fans flooded the streets of South Asian communities worldwide with memorials to show love for the
I definitely remember when this was announced now, bro. It's definitely coming back to me, bro.
Musiwala's top op, Goldie Brar, emerged on social media with a series of posts, starting with a post on Facebook to his personal friends claiming responsibility for the death of Sidhu Musiwala. The post read, "Today Musiwala was killed in Punjab. I, Sachin Vishnu, Lawrence Vishnu, take responsibility. It's our work." Musiwala's name surfaced in her brother Vikramjit Singh Madhukara and Gurlal Brow's murder, but the Punjab police did not take action against him. We also came to know that Musiwala was also involved in the encounter of our associate Ankit Badu. Musiwala was working against us. Delhi police had taken his name, but Musiwala used his political power to save his skin each time. It is said that the killing was revenge for the death of Vicky Madhukara. Vikramjit Singh, aka Vicky Madhukara, 33, Madhukara once was a budding leader of Akal Dai, was a resident of the Madhukara village in the Bathinda district. Brar went into hiding. A few short months later, video of the alleged killers emerged online with 5 men packed in a car happily on their way, showing their guns to the camera. The killers, as well as Brar, were all from the previously mentioned Vishnu gang. With this shocking allegation, Mansa police started leaning their investigation in the easy direction of Brar, almost eliminating all other leads. The news sparked numerous protests in the streets of Punjab for accusations of lazy police work. In conclusion, Sidhu Musiwala was loved because he was willing to take chances Punjabi artists were afraid to talk about. He is willing to take the charges and the backlash for his rhymes. His loyal fans collectively expressed that he was a man of the people, and for many suburban fans, a glimpse into the dark underbelly of the South Asian diaspora that many traditional parents don't like to discuss. In a short space of time, he left an artistic legacy that will resonate forever. His music was inspirational, controversial, and eerily prophetic. On one of his songs, Last Ride, prior to his untimely passing, he sang, "The light on his face tells you he will have a funeral at a young age." A bone-chilling poetic line for Sidhu Musiwala and for so many other young artists that ultimately came through. R.I.P. Sidhu Musiwala.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. A lot of these artists do be like foreshadowing their own demise, bro. That is actually very crazy, man. And this kind of just blew me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This blew me because I feel like, bro. I mean, first of all, the fact that they walking around still. And like the fact that like nothing ever happened, like they was able to, you know what I'm saying, take videos and pictures and go around like they would, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of crazy. That's actually crazy as hell, insane. That's insane. But it's crazy to see him lose his life like this, bro, because at the end of the day, they said it was revenge or whatever the case may be, bro. But like this was somebody who was gonna bring eyes and bring a whole new spark and a whole new attention, and could have brought a lot to where he's from. I ain't gonna lie, man. But now he's gone young, just like a lot of other people are, and now they just back to square one. You feel me? Back to doing what they do. You feel me? I don't even know how much hope they really got where he from. You feel me? I don't know how many people have come up and made it out of there and been big mega stars and have been international stars. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I wanted to tap into this and see because I knew he was looking familiar, but now I'm starting to remember, okay, there was somebody who passed away it definitely was Sidhu. And I remember it was everywhere. And I'm like, bro, who is this nigga? You know, I have no clue who this is, but a lot of people was posting him. Like a lot of people was posting him, and I had no clue who he was, bro. But that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. We'll be back with another video, man. Probably tomorrow or the next couple of days with Sidhu, man. Make sure y'all send me some more stuff to react to from him, man. And if y'all got any more videos like this from any artist, anybody, man, make sure y'all send it. I want to start doing these a lot more, man. And we out. I'm a fault with.
I thought I was done, but just getting started, bitch. I'm far from finished. Gotta keep it right up in the shot, and I ain't talking Dennis. And I'm asking by if anybody trying to.